Welcome back to weekly update number 21 for the Robinhood portfolio. As you can see, we had huge gains this week, $254 up, almost 8% total, which is crazy. I would say most of it is due to Apple. If you guys don't know what's going on, basically Apple crushed their earnings, and on top of that, they announced a stock split of 4-to-1. So for every one share you own, you'll end up with 4, which is awesome. I'm really excited to be a part of something like that. On top of that, it'll bring their stock price down to, well, it kind of depends on what the price will be at the time, but we'll just call it $100 to make it easy. But basically what will be happening is the price will drop. It'll be easier to buy. So I think with a company like Apple, the price will probably get back up pretty quickly. Obviously, we'll have to see. I've never been a part of something like this, but I think regardless, it's really exciting and mostly a positive thing. So with it shooting up in value, I think a lot of other people are having the same feeling. Getting back to the portfolio here though, for the week we bought 2 shares of AT&T and 1 share of Coca-Cola. Basically their cost at the time was lower than my average cost, so I decided to buy into those 2 companies. On top of that, their yields are both pretty good, so that was kind of why we made the choice with them. As you guys know, I'm trying not to spend all of my weekly deposit into the portfolio because I want to get rid of my margin here. I think once that's gone, I'm just gonna probably stay away from margin. I've got a lot of other side investment projects I'm working on, and having leverage on a dividend account really isn't going to be that helpful to me. Stock prices aren't something that you or I have control over, so to use leverage here on what is supposed to be kind of a conservative strategy probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I know I've said it in the past, but I wanted to get in on some pricing and we did do just that. So at this point, we'll probably just kind of let it grow naturally once that's paid off. Moving on to dividends though, for July, we have absolutely crushed it. We are at $17.59. Absolutely destroyed June, which I thought would happen. I mean, we did add margin this month, bought into a lot of SPHD to increase our income, and as you can see, $5 there and 76 cents last month. So SPHD pays every single month. They're an S&P 500 index, so on top of that, they give me diversification. I think it was a good move. It's already paying off. As you can see on the graph here, July was a pretty steep increase there, and August will probably be about the same. We have a ton of quarterly dividend stocks paying next month, like Johnson & Johnson. So I'm thinking August will easily beat July, and that is going to continue to be the goal here, is to increase the dividends, hopefully month after month. We'll have to see. But as you can see, over time, we have already collected $52 in dividend income on top of our portfolio gains. So the strategy is working. I am creating income from this, and we've already got a decent amount. $52, that's decent money in my opinion. Moving over to my dividend tracker here. So with those purchases made, our annual income is now $288. On average, is about $24 a month, so slight increase over last week. On top of that, our dividend growth has gone up 0.1%. We still got a lot to do there, but negative 0.1% is a lot better than where it was, and we're just going to keep working on that. So to do that, next week we're going to be looking to buy into Microsoft, Pepsi, or Pfizer. The reason being is their dividend growth is pretty high, and I don't have a ton of money in any of those companies, so it doesn't really matter which one I buy into. They're all good companies. They're all pretty safe. We'll just have to see what the cost looks like at the time. But yeah, that about wraps it up for the weekly update. I am thinking about doing these monthly instead of weekly. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Just kind of something I'm beating around in my head, but let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you tomorrow with the M1 Finance update.